Oh. How's it going, everyone? Welcome back again. Today is day 2 on working on the supercharger build on the Rally Miata. Today we will be getting the car running with a supercharger on the stock ECU with no intercooler, and then later we will add an intercooler and then add the new ECU. So, what do we have to do today? We have to put the supercharger on the car, put the belt on, connect the throttle position sensor, connect the idle speed control valve tube thingy, and a couple vacuum hoses. That's it. We're done. So, should be a pretty easy day, should be done pretty quickly, and this should be the first time we start up the car with a supercharger. If the title says first startup, then we succeed. And if it doesn't, that means something goes wrong, and that's gonna suck. Hopefully it's not too terrible, but let's find out and get started. Now yesterday, Gingium kind of pulled a Gingium. I brought these 2 pieces home so I can put it in the oven and bake it, so the paint would really cure on there and get really hard. And it worked really well, but then I decided to take them out of the oven while they were still warm, and I smeared the paint. Thankfully, it was just on this tip, so I think when there's something on there, it'll cover it up, but it's so frustrating because this paint came out so well. It wrinkled really properly. It looks so much better than that ugly green, and then I fucked it up. So, it's whatever. I also mounted this thing back on there with a new gasket and everything, so that's all good. And this thing is ready to go on. Before we put this thing on, we have to put the bracket on right here, and that connects to these 2 holes right there. So, let's go ahead and get started. And I think the exhaust wrap is starting to grow on me. I think it looks pretty sick. So we're gonna go ahead and thread these bolts lightly in there. Now this guy should go on just like so. Considering there's only 2 bolts holding the supercharger in, I'm definitely gonna put some thread locker on these guys. Yes. And damn, am I starting to get excited, boys. Kind of slowly. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. That just looks so freaking awesome. Like, oh. Woo. All right, so the supercharger's on there and it's all tightened up. As you can tell, it's on there. We might have to adjust something in case the belts don't align, but speaking of belts, let's go ahead and try to get this belt on. I don't know if it will work because this is just kind of a random belt I've got laying around, so we'll see. Well, would you look at that? I just happen to have a belt that fits perfectly. That's so sweet. Some luck at last, Mr. Frodo. Gonna go ahead and tension it down. Problem is that we got this super annoying heater core hose. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. We got it to work. Now we have to take the throttle cable that's over there and move it right down there. We kind of route this throttle cable back behind. Okay, I'm honestly impressed. How did Axel manage to just climb up here? Lifted Miata, boom, he's just on top. I'm gonna let him stay there because he earned it. See, that's definitely not right. And there we go. That is much better. Turns out the little bracket right there was flipped, so I flipped it around, adjusted it a little bit, and it's all good. The throttle cable is on. A couple more things to do. Most importantly is I have to extend the throttle position sensor. Originally the throttle position sensor was over here, but now since the throttle position, well, the throttle is over there, it needs to go over there. Yes, I am using a kitchen knife. Get over it. So it looks like there are 3 wires I have to extend. Looks like they're about 18 gauge. Let's see if I've got some butt connectors. I lost my wire splicers and cutters and stuff, so I have to go get more of those. And I'm blocked in the garage right now, so for now we're gonna put this little tubey on. Axel is finding it very entertaining to pat at like the rocks and stuff that are stuck in there. Look at that. It's perfect. Perfect. And that's the only thing I don't really like about this supercharger kit, is it just kind of makes things more cluttered. There's long hoses and wire extensions and throttle cables everywhere, and it just doesn't look as good, but it's not supposed to look good, so I guess that's okay. Now this hunk of junk isn't going to be staying for long, because once we get a standalone we won't need it, but for now we do need it to start the car with a stock ECU, so it's going to go right there. Probably not ideal, but for now it will do. Last but not least, we're going to put this guy on here. Now this also is not staying. I would just like to have it on when we start it, because instead of this we're going to be putting an intercooler up here. Oh, so hard. Duct tape really does fix everything now, doesn't it? We should actually, no, we're gonna test the belts real quick. I took out the fuel pump relay so it won't start, and then I'm just gonna crank it over. Oh no, the belt's definitely coming off up here. Shit. All right, so that is back on. I think I got the belt all situated. It's not wanting to fly off right now. We'll see what happens when we turn on the car and rev it a little bit. The TPS sensor is extended. I'm gonna go ahead and clean those up, and then hopefully the car will start. All right, quick check of everything. TPS, all good on this side. Inner crossover pipe is good. Air coat's good. Belt is taut and hopefully won't pop off. Airflow meter is plugged in and it's not tying down. Those are tying down. The supercharger itself is tying down. This is in. So I think everything is good. Well, I forgot to plug in the rest of the exhaust for one. For some reason it's not idling. Everything is good, it just doesn't want to idle. So, oh, it's probably maybe the vacuum leaks. Forgot a couple of things actually. I'm really dumb. Let me try to fix those things and see what happens. All right, so I unplugged the throttle position sensor. We're gonna see if that changed anything. So that's weird, like after helping it for a while, it's idling now. And the smoke, don't worry about that, that's the ceramic coating and the header wrap, I hope. Yeah, I mean it's idling right now. It's a little low. I'm gonna try to let it warm up and see what happens, just in case. That's weird. When I squeeze this vacuum line, the engine died. I'm trying to delete the catch can. No, it's like, it's good for a second. Weird. Very, very weird. I tested the TPS and it's working, so that's not the issue. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. If I held it idle for the first little bit, then it'll idle. What? I don't know. So there I messed with the throttle cable. This is weird. I don't know. Part of me feels like messing around with more stuff, trying to make it idle right, but I don't actually feel like it. I'm gonna use my subscribers, because I know a lot of you guys are really smart, and a lot of you guys, or a couple of you guys, have supercharged Miatas with the same supercharger kit and whatnot. So if you guys have any ideas, please let me know. I'm gonna go ahead and consider that a successful-ish first start. The car will turn on and rev and run, it just won't idle. The supercharger's fine, the belt's fine, everything's good, so I just need to get it to idle. I'll also do some research online, ask the guys at Track Dog Racing if they have any ideas. And yeah, we'll try to figure this out, but I'm not too worried. But I don't know, next video we should fix the idle and get the intercooler on there, so that'll be fun. Ignoring the green snake, look at how awesome this looks. Oh, and ignore the duct tape as well. It looks really awesome. I can't wait till this thing is boosted around. But thank you all so much for watching, and I will catch you guys next time. Peace out, subscribe. I only have a couple seconds left on this SD card. Bye, 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 bye.